Hey, well, this is Zaccheus with another live word of the day. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Yes, and if you're coming in for the first time, I thank you. If you've been consistently supporting me, I thank you. Thank you so much. But this is Zaccheus with another live word of the day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Well, on today's episode, I entitled it Stressed. Stressed. And if you go on social media, a lot of stressed out subway riding. It's New York City, major cities, and lately I've been seeing New York City getting a lot of attention. Videos been going viral of people just spazzing out, people just stressed out and just cussing other people out, fighting and just attacking people, just on the train while the train is going, on in subway stations, and could be it's like the high cost of living, hustle and bustle, trying to make those bills, not getting enough pay. A lot of things can stress people out. They're not satisfied where they're at in life, stressed out because they got child support to pay, stressed out because the baby father not doing right by them, and they stressed out trying to cover bills. A lot of stress. They're not satisfied with their life, unfulfilled, unhappy, miserable. Listen, I go to subway stations and once in a while, and I ride the trains, and I see how people just they're glued to their phones most of the time. But if you even say hello to some people, they won't even say hello back because they think you want something. They think that you need something, you want something, or what the hell you telling me hello for? We live in an angry, and people are just stressed out and just angry and unfulfilled and unhappy, miserable. Miserable. Now I have some clips to share with you. And look, and recently, this clip right here, New York City clip right here, riding on a train. I don't know what train it is, but it's a New York City train, riding the subway, riding in the train, going to their destination. People going to the destination. Train is crowded. Yeah, check out this clip. People are stressed. People are stressed. This is the New York City subway station. It's a sister right here, this black woman that's going irate. She's irate, upset. New York City subway station. Excuse the language. Excuse the language, y'all. But yeah. This is New York City subway station. Riding on the train. And that's what it is. And those 9 to 5, us 9 to 5ers out there, have you felt that I know you felt this, and I know I felt this. Sometimes you just want to get away. Sometimes you feel so overwhelmed and you just want to get away from all the commotion, get away from all the noise, get away from all the confusion. Because every now and then we need a breather. Every now and then, everyone needs a breather just to get away. This is why people spend thousands of dollars just to get away. Get away and enjoy. There's a Caribbean, flying way out in the Caribbean, go to South America, or traveling to Africa, the continent of Africa, just to get away from all the noise. Depending on what part of Africa you go, because some cities are just like New York, but this is why some people get away to. I would say better choice is the Caribbean, just to relax with a nice pina colada in Aruba, or go to Montego Bay, Jamaica, or go to Barbados, Bridgetown, Barbados, just to get away. Just to get away. And if we don't know how to calm down and walk away from situations, we always get ourselves jammed up. We always get ourselves in trouble. You get your blood pressure high, and where does it get you? Where does it get you? It affects your health. It affects your mental state, and it doesn't get you anywhere. Getting angry and so riled up, getting stressed out over people. Sometimes it's best to walk away from certain situations. And in this clip, I'm going to share with you. Listen, this lady was trying to get parking. This young woman, black woman, was trying to get parking, and one thing escalated to the next. Sometimes a little like there's people in New York City that like to put cones and block the streets because they think that they own the property. They think that listen, the city, New York, the city owns the block. The city owns the streets. You don't own the street, so why are you putting cones on the street so people won't park? I understand that parking is a stressful thing, especially in certain boroughs. Like if you go to Brooklyn, you go to Manhattan, you go to certain parts of Queens, parking is a beast. Sometimes people circle around just to get to a destination. When you finally get to the destination, you gotta circle around the block another 30 minutes just to look for parking. Crazy. And in this situation, this escalated to something not good. And I'm gonna share that clip with you now.
I couldn't tell that I was getting hit in the head and everything. I was just trying to defend myself at the time.
Cell phone video shows 21-year-old Jada McPherson taking blow after blow.
It just all happened so fast. Her agenda was to pull my head. That was their main agenda. Like it's 3 against 1, and I'm like 130 pounds barely.
The fight started over an issue New Yorkers know all too well.
Parking is like hard to find.
McPherson said she was returning home from work when she was trying to park her car on Putnam Avenue near Onderdonk Avenue in Ridgewood, Queens, Monday evening.
The guy, he came and put a garbage can behind my car to like prevent me to park. I circled the block like 3-4 times. I came back and I'm like, it's been like 30 minutes and you're still here.
A verbal altercation with a man and 2 other women, police identified as Andrea Dumitru and Sabrina Starman.
I'm not gonna lie, I called her an immigrant, but she called me a slave and she called me a monkey.
Quickly turned violent. Medics treated McPherson at the scene and arrested Dumitru and Starman. Neighbors say they are family and there have been issues with them holding parking spots for years.
It's not worth fighting. But across the street with the garbage cans, they're trying to hold the spot. He sits there monitoring it, and that's what happened.
I heard voices and looked out the window and saw arms flying. If you're coming home at rush hour, it can take like up to an hour to find parking.
McPherson says she's ready to put this tragedy behind her and has even found a lesson through it all.
It gives you a different look at life. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, certain things, you just have to like let it be.
Police have charged 45-year-old Andrea Dumitru and 21-year-old Sabrina Starman with assault. Authorities are still looking for a third individual.
That video went viral, and the truth of the matter is that those people were wrong. First of all, she called him an immigrant, and they went back and forth, calling each other's name, and then they called her the monkey. They say racist things towards her, and now there's gonna be a little protest behind that. Now, you're not supposed to put cones and garbage cans on the street. You don't own the streets. That belongs, that's city property. So they're wrong. Or off the back, they're wrong. And one guy guarding that's stressful. That is stressful. You're guarding the parking, so just in case your family member or friend move out that parking space, you put a garbage can to block the space from people from parking. You might as well don't drive with all that stress. But they hit this young woman. All 3 of them. I think one of them was a trans. Hit this young woman, beat her, attacked her. All because they were in the wrong. No, because she wanted to get the park. She needed to find parking. Instead of showing human courtesy and dignity, no respect for black people. So she was trying to get the parking, and all of a sudden she's attacked because she's trying to find parking. And she parked in a space. They didn't like that, so they attacked her. Yeah. So, one thing you gotta ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth stressing yourself out over people? Is it worth getting into blows and getting into brawls and getting into fights because someone is acting stupid or foolish? You have bigger goals to reach. You have dreams to pursue. Is it worth running your blood pressure high and that is affecting your health? Is it worth it? That's what you gotta ask yourself. Let's turn to a scripture, Psalms 37 verses 8. Refrain from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not yourself. It tends to only lead to evil. It tends only to evil. Fret not yourself because it tends only to evil. Refrain from anger. So the Bible is telling us right here in Psalms 37 8 to just leave them alone. If they want to act stupid, somebody, there's road rage on the streets. There's people when you're traveling the subway station in these major cities, they act foolish, they're inconsiderate, they're rude. Is it worth going at them? Is it worth like attacking them? Is it worth cursing them out? The answer is no. Go your way. You have better things to do. You have to provide for your family. You gotta provide for yourself. You gotta just change the atmosphere altogether. Work towards your goal so you have to live in that situation forever. Move to a calmer area. Move to a location where it's not so much stress. And that's what you're trying to do. I know we gotta run to work. I know we have to pay our bills and survive in this stressful inflation. When inflation is skyrocket high, people are stressed out. People are stressed out and they're angry at what's going on. Angry and everything comes together. You're just impatient with people. You're not, it's just you're already in defensive mode when you step outside and you're in a crowd. And that's one of the reasons why I'm not so excited about being in crowds because you're already in an anxious and already in a in a defensive mode kind of. Listen, you can't even listen these days. I'm gonna share. I have a video that I want to share. You can't even say hello. You can't even say hello because people are ready to bite your head off. Like, what the hell are you saying hello to me for? Inconsiderate, unkind. And that's what we're living in. So the Bible talks about refraining from evil. Is it worth getting locked up? Is it worth throwing away your freedom for certain individuals? People that you don't even know they're getting you angry and pissed off. That's what you have to ask yourself. Sit back, not relax. Sit back and ask yourself that one question. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? And this is one of many reasons why I'm a big advocate of prayer. Psalms 121 verses 8. Pray for my going in and my coming out. You got to pray before you jump on that subway station. You got to pray before you jump in that car and turn the ignition. You got to pray before you get on that city bus and travel to your destination. Pray without ceasing, the Bible talks about. So pray for my going in, pray for your protection over your family too, as well as yourself. It's important. So important. Now the live word of the day is coming out of Proverbs 14 verses 26. Whoever is slow to anger has great understanding, but he who has a hasty temper exalts to folly. So when you're angry, every time you're angry, you always make the craziest decisions. When you're angry, it can land you in prison. Depending on how red you are, how angry you are. That's what the Bible talks about folly. It tempers exalts to folly. So when you're angry, you say a lot of foolish things like that you regret, or you may do something to a loved one, or you may do something to an individual that you may regret. That can cause you your freedom. So that's what the Bible talks about. Your temper can exalt to folly. Your temper can exalt to folly. Now, we all get angry, we all get upset. But before we gotta ask God and pray for self-control. And there's people press your button, stress you out. Stressed out. And you get stressed out. Stressed. You're stressed already. Now here comes this person stepping on your toes. Here comes this person pushing your button. or bumping into you when you're riding the train or the bus, or you're on a ferry boat, or you're traveling to your destination in the airport, mess up your day, and now you're getting angry. And it's always wise and best to have a method. Take a deep breath, calm yourself down, because you know that if you they take you off, you can lose your mind and do something that you will regret. So always think twice. When you're angry, it's not easy. It's not easy. When I'm saying it, it's not easier said than done. Because when you're angry, and it's like, and we all get there. But if we can find methods to channel our anger, we can make better decisions. We can think about it. Just think about your future. Think about your end goal. Think about your family before you knock somebody's head off. Before you go at it with them. Before you try to knock them out. Think about your family. Think about what you lose. You got to think about that. Well, this is Zaccheus with another live word of the day. God bless. And if you like what I shared, you can smash that like button. Also, subscribe to my channel and tell me if you relate to what I just shared. Leave a comment. God bless and be safe out there. Peace and blessings. Until next time.